And we are back with another day of talking to people. But it had... Oh my god, they... Are all of the quests going to be in underground waterways? But, yeah, I've been busy. I had a lot of stuff happen over the last week. Come around, check it out later. Guessing that's a church. What if we go to the underground waterway? Door's locked. Wonder if that way takes you below the city. We have known right now. Got no reason to be here. Yeah. Less than stellar week, but hopefully I can enjoy my weekend now that the week is over. Mari. I feel like we've seen her at some point. As hot as this place gets, it's still really nice. I like it. In fact, the heat makes it feel like I'm visiting a whole other planet. I used to not wander far when I left home, but visiting Cray and Ramiferia, I now really get a kick out of traveling as far as I can. So, we probably saw her in Cray. But yeah, I remember hearing that the sand at Michelin Beach was shipped in from the Central East. Even if my plans work out, I'll go visit there sometime next month and soak up some more sun. The music here is so
totally different
upbeat.
vibe from Longport. I like it.
Yeah, you can learn a lot about a region by walking around a big city like this.
Good to know. I'll have to remember that.
Alright. Well. Can't say I see a group of tourists that look like you all very often. Telling me intrigued. The little lady there must be Central Eastern too, right? But judging from her apparel, from the mountains, am I right? Which means any of you probably haven't had much experience eating camel. If you ask me, I think you should change that when I have some of my camel meat. Nobody comes away unsatisfied, and I mean nobody. I specialize in camel meat-based dishes here, which are an ordinary part of Central Eastern cuisine. That might surprise you to hear, since many think of them as beasts of burden, but they're eaten pretty regularly, as a matter of fact. They're a valuable source of protein, in particular in our corners of Maria, where grazing land isn't exactly found over every hill.
Hey there. What'll it be?
Camel steak.
See ya.
Well,
Whew, I am stuffed.
Still working towards that next rank.
need some spices, perhaps.
Johanna. Now what should I get for this week's groceries? Might be a good idea to be a bit sparing on the budget. People think everyone in Darban and El Saim are rich, but as you can see, most of us are a lot more humble. Not that we're not blessed here in many ways. Circumstances can definitely vary depending on where you go in the Central East. This region has its conflicts. It sounds really tragic, just how much Hadas has fallen in the wake of its development and all that. Got an appetite for some Central Eastern fruits or spices by any chance? You won't find my goods anywhere else in Calvard. Western nobles have loved our spices for generations. That's the reason trade took off between our culture. Ugh, I can't read today. You should really give them a try. Once you do, you'll wonder how you ever lived without them. Looks like my daughter Amani has made friends with a child visiting from out of town. I've had the pleasure of doing some cultural exchanges for my business, but to see her do that with just a picture book is really special. Honestly, it's wonderful to see people embrace our culture and find themselves captivated by it.
Hello.
What are you selling? Cookie?
Thanks for shopping.
Love me a sugar rush.
For you, Rashal. Welcome. Have you thought about treating yourself to a hookah? A nice long... Oh yeah, the horrible hookahs. A nice long hookah session is a traditional pastime in the Central East. Not only do they smell nice, but they have a wonderful cooling sensation when smoked. Definitely a must in a place that gets as hot as Starbad. Lately, these portable Orbital-powered hookahs have been all the rage in Starbad. Honestly though, I can't say I'm a big fan. Got no class. In my book, nothing beats a good old traditional hookah. When tourists come to me looking for the hookah hookup, hookah hookup, I want them to enjoy something with real taste to it. Do it right, you know? I offer herbal hookahs to those who want them, but otherwise I don't go out of my way to push them onto folks. They just aren't my style.
Oh, come and see.
And another shop. Balse? Hello there, interested in some Central Eastern antiques? Everybody in these parts really values history, which is good when you trade in artifacts like I do. For as much as the entertainment district has changed, the cultural district is still humming along, same as ever. Business is good. The fact this part of town still looks the way it does is all thanks to how much people around here cherish history. It's wonderful. What are you selling?
Why, hello.
Sand art bottle. Gift for Agnes. And arabesque coaster. Geometric patterns of the Central East for Elaine. And a turban. You buy one, it's unique.
Thank you. Why, hello.
Spirit droplets.
Thank you. Why, hello.
We do have a little bit.
Thank
Okay.
you.
We're out of money though, so we're gonna have to earn a little bit in a minute.
What's next?
Nope. This
I'll
candy's
treasure
over.
it.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
We still got a ways to go, huh? What's going on over here? Family. Seeing as the film festival is being held too, I decided to take my husband up on his idea to come with our son on his business trip. I figured it would be nice, but I never anticipated our son would hit off with one of the local children. What a wonderful surprise! He comes to grow to be wise and broad-minded, so I'm glad he's getting exposed to other cultures while he's still young. Ulrich. I'm glad my son's making friends with one of the local kids. Ever since I was set out here to work, I've been looking for an opportunity to bring my family to Tharbad too. I'd only plan to take him to the film festival and go sightseeing. It's a perfect stroke of luck that he's found a friend too. Zamani. The girl. And then, the djinn appears from the lamp. It repeats the first word and leaves. Wow, that's awesome. Central Eastern fairy tales are so neat and cool. I know, right? My grandma and the people from the temple tell me stories of different morals all the time. Do people like to tell any neat, weird stories where you're from? I'd love to hear them. Sure, I can tell you about them. But after that, I want to hear more about your fairy tales, okay? Okay, then while we visit the temple. Mother Jamila knows a lot about stuff like that. I'm sure she'll be able to tell you lots. I read a lot of picture books before, but Central East has so many fairy tales I've never heard of. Imani knows a lot about them. I'm gonna ask the bishop lady to tell me some too. I'm so happy Clem likes hearing about Central Eastern fairy tales. Most kids who visit Tharbad don't really care about them. It's so nice to meet someone who does.
So,
Objective points last. I think Iksha? How do you pronounce that? Ichicha? Sigh, I think something must be missing in my practice routine. I don't know if it's enough to catch up to those two. You've seen them, right? The pair of sisters that dance over in front of the Oasis? They're so good. I really look up to them. It's my goal to be just like them one day. Racer Guild. Receptionist Jabril. Oh, are you guys from Arkwright Solutions? The ones those 4 SPGs are supposed to be for. I've been hearing a lot of talk about you guys since you came into town. Yeah, huh? Guess we're traveling pretty fast in these parts. It does, although the main branch told me about you all as well, so I'm a little familiar with you already. Including what you guys got up to over in Longport. Apparently you were even more capable than expected. Well, would you look at that? Sounds like the guild's giving us some props. About time you ask me. Yeah, that also means we got a reputation to maintain with these people, especially in light of what's going on. Not that we mind taking a load off the guild, ain't the first time, but don't expect us to take everything. Still reserve the right to decide. I understand. We appreciate you being so upfront about it. Don't worry, we'll be careful in what we choose to pass on to you. We simply appreciate your ability to handle some of our load and delegate responsibilities among yourselves as needed. As you can imagine, we have more on our plate than simply providing security for the festival and sorting out any tourist problems. Sounds like the guild could be investigating something on their end too. All the more reason to help them out then. Not only will they owe us a favor or two, we might be able to get some intel out of them.
Well,
I'm sure you sense it yourselves, but Tarbet is in somewhat of a peculiar position. More and more issues are cropping up, and while we're not sure why yet, we do know that it's not just because of the film festival. I won't intrude into whatever business has brought you here, but you should be aware that we do have an investigation underway. So if you could bear in mind the complexity of the situation before making any moves, we'd appreciate it. Any bracers we know? Bracer Ismail. It's fair to say that Tharbed acts as a bridge between the Principality of Elsaim and Calvard. You can see that in the film festival. The Elsaim royal family has such high expectations for it they've directly invested in it. As both a proud master of Elsaim's royal sword fighting style and a bracer in general, it's a genuine honor to watch over this region. You know royal sword fighting? Wait, I know you. You're really famous in the Central East for being the strongest Shamshir fighter. Wow. Guess it means you were quite the reputation back home, huh? You were born in Elsaim, right? I don't think you have close ties to this branch of the guild, though. I do. At first I worked in Ludos, Elsaim's capital, but the Calvert branch was kind enough to extend an invitation, and now here I am. I miss home, to be sure, but I couldn't pass up this opportunity. It's a huge privilege being stationed in such an important city. It allows me to be of use to both Calvert and Elsaim. I like to believe that it was Arusha's will that brought me here. I've been living in Tharbad for 5 years now. At this point, I think of it as my second home. It's very fulfilling work. I get to help people who come here from all over Zemuria, as well as contribute to Calvert and Elsaim's good relations. Recently, we've been seeing more and more trouble. It is what it is. As a bracer, I just have to keep doing my job, and that's that. Here's, can we get a look at these? How many of these are ones you've seen before? I also don't know that symbol. That text is almost readable. Maybe someday we'll get fully readable text, and then the localizers will have more work to do. You must be the people from Arcade Solutions. I've heard all about your exploits in Edith and Langford from Aldous. He always grumbles about you guys whenever you come up. What the heck did you guys do to give him a fuse like that? You'll have to ask him. You're a friend of Alvis, though, huh? Yes, I can see it. We look about the same age. We're actually a year apart, but we came up in the guild around the same time, yeah. We worked together a fair bit when we were junior bracers. I was the first one to get promoted up to C rank between us. But I think I might not stay ahead much longer. Oh yeah, wasn't Alvis complaining about how, what's his name was getting ahead or whatever? He says he's on the verge of hitting B rank. Going to have to hustle if I don't want him to beat me. Sounds like you guys have got yourself a nice little rivalry. I know what that's like. Got some folks like that over in my theater. Wouldn't say it's anything that serious. Just a little friendly competition, I guess. But I have done my fair share of training while traveling all over the place. I want to make the most of my time while I'm out here. Plus, the city has its problems right now. As a bracer, I can't just ignore them. I have to do something to help. Good on you, man. For someone who looks pretty laid back on the outside, you actually sound pretty passionate about your job. In fact, I think we're gonna get along just fine. Sound like the type of guy who'll give us trouble like Alvis. But yeah, I forgot that we were supposed to have a B-rank bracer coming in to help from the main branch. It'll be good to have the extra help around, but I can't let myself become dependent on it either. If I'm gonna hit that B-rank myself, I gotta try and pull my weight as best I can. A B-rank bracer is coming by. Are they bringing Fee back? Is she showing up again? Or is it another surprise? Because they like bringing a lot of people back from the past, and Van knows everybody. Zaha. Oh, don't be like that, Abdullah. It's nice to see young people going out and enjoying new things and bring a smile on my face. Not to mention, if we cling to our ways too much, we as people will have trouble getting along with those out west. Though, those orbled up hookahs can go get buried in a dune, that I'll grant. Young people, I swear, they're all in tizzy over this forsaken film festival. Doesn't anyone know self-restraint these days? It's not just the film festival that's wrong. so's that fountain in the entertainment district. Back in my day, we treasured water. It's good to see the city thriving, but everybody seems to have forgotten all that they have. Forgotten they all have a Arusha to thank for our prosperity. Okay. Kitty. What should I do? We can't ignore this problem any longer. It's getting out of hand. I wonder what his problem is. He's mumbling about something. It's me. Could be someone who needs our help. How do we see if there are any bulletin boards around here? Maybe he posted something already. Turn around. Go the opposite direction. Found the church. Welcome to our temple. Truth be told, we've had some rather temperamental tourists cross our doors recently. However, I can tell that none of you are here to cause trouble, and I'm more than happy to have you here. Central Eastern temples are meant to be places of tolerance, which is why we always opened our doors in the spirit of understanding. Unfortunately, we've recently been seeing so many unruly tourists here. Things get too out of hand, sadly, I do ask them to leave. Would you all happen to be interested in the Central East's unique folklore by any chance? It's quite a rich storytelling tradition. I teach those stories to the local children during Sunday school, but I think they have plenty to offer for visitors from other regions. Sadly, not many children from outside of Tharbad show much interest in learning about them, which is a shame. Well, do I have the kid for you who's interested in the folklore? It. To be fair, I think there are lots of local people my age that have been drawn in by all the glitz and glamour of the entertainment district. But deep down, I think a lot of them still value our traditions and culture, even if they won't say it out loud. I know that because they all still come down here to the temple on holidays and pray with the elders. That's why I think this place is so important, and I'm glad to have it. Preserving those traditional values so that they don't get lost. It's preserving those traditional values so they don't get lost.
Well,
Welcome, everyone. This is a place of worship for Arusha, the winged goddess. Many tourists these days wander into our temple out of curiosity. I hope your visit today offers some insight into our culture. As a scholar of Septian law, I spare no effort when it comes to spreading knowledge of the testaments to the people.
So,
In the harsh deserts of the Central East, we all help one another, so it's only natural for people to share their beliefs in the spirit of tolerance. That spirit matters more than ever as contact with the Western lands increases and our daily lives here continue to change and evolve. I'm confident that the knowledge and teachings we have come to embrace here will prove helpful to Westerners such as yourselves as well. And we're out. So, what is this?
Wow, a real oasis.
We have a view of the water. So pretty. You're definitely in Tharbad with a view like this. Yeah, you won't find this anywhere else in Calvard. That over there must be the 6-star hotel we'll be visiting. That's the Al Jamira Hotel. Even from this far away, it looks huge. The Kowloon Hotel back in Limeport's no slouch, but that place of decadence might as well be made straight out of Mira. Got to check out the observation lounge when I was here before. It was so luxurious inside. Or got to. I was blown away. The city at night looks amazing from up there too. Felt different compared to Longport. Huh, don't say. Now I want to see it for myself. Me too. I'm sure it's as nice as Fairy says. Alright, that's enough slacking off. Can't have you kids forgetting about work this quickly. Yep, it's the dancers. Hey Fairy, is that the dancing you saw before? I think it was a different dancer before, but yeah, it is. Let's check it out. We're getting cutscened. Shameless camera angles. Damn. He's way better than the other dancer I saw. It's captivating. I can hardly take my eyes off it. And it's done. Ooh, you girls are awesome. That was beautiful. I felt like I was in a dream watching that. I know, like those two girls were the only thing in the whole world. Hooks, lines, and sinkers won't get you that good. So that's essentially some dancing, huh? For a couple of random chicks who know how to capture an audience. And you guys are hot stuff. What?
Thank you?
That's so much. Are you sure?
The dramatic music. Go on, help yourselves. We're taking a real liking to you girls. All we ask is to come hang out with us. We got a nice room out in the entertainment district and everything.
Huh? Are you guys crazy?
I'm sorry. We're still working.
What? That not enough cash for you? Fine, we can give girls more, as much as you like. Just come with us already.
Ow!
Hey, come on.
Let me go!
Shahina!
Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? At least they're getting involved. This isn't funny. Get your filthy hands off. They have bodyguards. Yikes. What do you call them? Filthy, huh? You locals ain't worth shit. Go on, scram.
Let go of them! Now!
Yep. Ow. You two alright?
Yeah.
What is their problem?
This freaking kid. Hey, you two, what do you think you're doing? Get over here and... Huh? You can't move. Oh yeah, the weird pressure point thingy. Well, we got some Jaeger dropouts, I see. Looks to be you two. Having such morons for bosses. What did you say? So you're looking for some company? Sounds like. Got ourselves a pretty fancy room reserved here and everything. The film festival's not for another 3 days, you know. What if we helped you catch some Z's till then? Hey, what's going on here? Great, now we got bracers. Bracers giving us grief. Shit. That's when we thought we could have some fun in this dumb city. You guys had to ruin it. We're not catching you again, or else there'll be a hell to pay. You hear us? I mean, the Jaeger dropouts literally got paralyzed. It's one-sided as hell. That's supposed to be our line. You guys are amazing. Got rid of them like they were nothing. I'm so glad to see those guys are gone. What a relief. Oh, I guess I made a bit of a scene. I'm sorry. It's okay, Fairy. It all worked out in the end. What a morning, and we only just got here. Hey, you ladies okay? Those guys didn't rough you up too badly, did they?
Oh, no. We're fine.
Thank you so much.
Well, looks like everything's under control here. Yeah, I think those are the guys she had mentioned before, too. With the harassers gone, the audience members donated tips to the two dancers before dispersing. Likewise, the pair of bracers resumed their patrol. Here, these are on me.
Wow, really? Thank you.
You really don't need to. You've already done so much for us.
No, I insist. Consider it my way of saying thanks for putting on such a good show.
We make a good act, right? Especially Sarah. Nobody's as good a dancer as her.
Shahina, stop.
Just glad to see you two are alright after all that. That's what counts. Really sorry for just barging in like that. I could have done better. Actually, what are your names?
Oh, I guess we haven't introduced ourselves.
Sarah and Shahina, right?
I'm Sarah. My younger sister and I dance for a living.
And I'm Shahina. Nice to meet you. Anyway, what's your deal, old dude? What do you all do? You don't look like bracers.
Did you just...
Shahina! Don't call him that, that's rude!
Huh? But he is, isn't he?
Looks like I'm not the only one who thinks you look old, Gramps. Shut up. This isn't funny. It isn't funny. Anyway. So you guys go around solving people's problems. That's interesting. I had no idea there were jobs like that in the capital. Maybe the ones people have been talking about since yesterday? Wow, that's so cool. Sounds like a really grown-up thing to do. It's okay. You don't have to tiptoe around me. I'm over it. Sucks to be you, Chief. Anyway, real talk. I'm glad we were there to handle those guys for you girls. Dudes like that tend to give you two grief a lot. Actually, no. The vast majority of tourists who come watch us are quite polite. Though I can't deny that sort of trouble has been on the rise all over the city the past few days. Well, that's a bummer. Could it be because of the film festival coming up so soon? I think so. You only have to look at the parking lots to see that there are people from all over Zemuria, not just Calvard, coming to attend. Among those visitors are guys who think they're hot shit and making it big through investments or startup companies. Perfect recipe for fun. Given that, I can understand how things would be happening around here. Sorry, I don't think I know what you mean. Could you? Don't worry about it. Got stuff to do with work on our end. Well, you guys had real crazy moves when you confronted those guys back there. Yuri was so fast I didn't even see her coming. And you two were super quick too. Hey, you all should learn how to dance while you're in town. I bet you'd do great. I'll teach Fairy and Sarah will teach Agnes. What do you say? Shahina? I'm sure they got more important things to do than hang out with us. I am a bit curious about how you guys dance now that you mention it. It was so pretty. You two are really amazing to watch. What sort of dance is it exactly? We come from a family of dancers that have passed down our form from generation to generation. Our mother taught us these moves. I guess I wouldn't be against teaching you a little bit about what we do if it helps keep our traditions alive. Alright, clearly it feels like we were meant to meet. If you're interested, I'd be happy to show you the basics. What do you say? Wow, really? Sure, I'd love to learn more once we're done with our work here. Well, if Fairy's in, I can hardly say no. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with you, but I'll try my best. You know, I bet there are things from it that I could apply to my sword dancing too. I might just join in on those lessons. Oh, you can do that? Hey, the more I think about it, the more I think you might be able to pull off our outfits too. Yeah, sure, it'd be a piece of cake. Nothing I haven't done before. Oh, I hadn't thought about wearing those outfits. Well, I really want to. Can't wait to start learning. You kids do recall we're here on an assignment, right? News.
Hi, Van. Thanks for picking up. Looks like you're all in Tharbad.
Hey, stranger. Yep, we rolled in here first thing in the morning.
That's good. I hope the long drive didn't take too much of a toll on you. I know this might be a little early for you, but we also actually got in by airship just a little while ago.
Nice. So we'll be able to sit down and talk about the job soon. Do you want us to head over right away?
Oh, no, there's no rush. As long as we can talk by noon, any time works for us. Plus, we still need to unpack and...
Hey, Nina? Have you seen the key to my suitcase anywhere?
No. Why would I have seen that? Sorry about that. I'll see you all at the hotel then.
Sounds good. See you then. That was Judith, wasn't it? Is that Nina you were talking to? Yeah, sounds like she just got into town. It's a fine time. We should make our way over to the Aljamir Hotel. No, that voice sounded like... Hold on. Did you say Nina as in Nina Fenley? You guys know her? Don't mind her. She just really likes movies. Sometimes the big screen out in the entertainment district will show free movies which we'll catch. Ever since they announced the film festival was coming to Tharbad, Shahini has been a ball of excitement. Well, duh, how could I not be? Lots of famous actors, actresses, and directors are going to be in town, not just Nina. Are you guys going to meet with her later? I'm so jealous. You want us to try and get you an autograph from her? She'd probably say yes if we asked nicely. For real? You'd do that for me? Well, we can't make any promises, only if she's comfortable with it. Oh, that's fine. Please, I love you guys so much. I promise not to call you an old guy anymore if you do this for me. You don't have to keep bringing that up. I think there's no escape for you, dude. I'm really sorry about her. If you could do it, it would mean the world to her. Anyway, we should be in town for 2 or 3 days. If anything else comes up, feel free to contact us. It'll cost you extra, but we'll be more than happy to help. Okay, thank you. I'll let you know if we need anything. After that, the sisters went back to perform some more while Ban and the others opted to visit the entertainment district. But we actually have more stuff to do. Like, the people who are just sitting over here.
Wow, a real oasis.
Here in a vehicle. You guys are awesome! You should taught those bullies a lesson. Yahina and Sarah both work so hard, I can tell. How could anyone be so mean to them? That's wrong. My big brother and I have known Shahina and Sarah since they first came to Tharbad. He says he has a lot of sympathy for them because they're two siblings who work so hard just like us. I totally agree. That's a good reason as any to make friends with someone. You're stepping in and rescuing Sarah and her sister, you guys. I've known those two for a long while. It's sad to say we've been seeing more and more visitors like those dirtbags walking our streets. Normally I work as a tour guide out in the Sand Sea, driving people in my car, but when those girls are out dancing, I take my customers to them. But things the way they are right now, though, I guess I have to start being more careful which tourists I kick around, period. So it was your fault. Those two girls have been dancing ever since my little brother Timmer started helping me out with the business. It's been great. We've both grown our customer bases, and we both share some of our customers with each other. So we both win when we do good. I owe those two a lot for what they've done. That's why I need to be careful who I take on, so I don't cause them any trouble. Oh, this is just a dead end. So is this the wall where they play free movies, I guess? I mean, it's definitely set up to be like that, really. Alright. Horse Brigand. Bazaar Burglar. The young kleptomaniac girl at the bazaar has popped up again. I can't afford to overlook her activities anymore, but I don't want to rely on the cops or the guild to make this a headache. If you could catch her and hand her over to me, I'll explain the details in person. Manager Fazil. Right over there. Wow, 4 SPG already. This thing got the word out about us. Good to know. Is there really that much demand for Spriggan services in a town like this, though? This isn't like Longport where Hayaway calls the shots. The bracers can operate without anyone else putting the squeeze on them, right? Yeah, actually, the Tharbad branch is right over there. There's definitely bracers around. It's all true, but anywhere you go, there'll always be people with more, sensitive needs who can't use bracer services easily. Plus, with the film festival almost here, the guild's probably short on hands and can't get everyone who needs them. Ah, right. Then I guess we picked a good time to show up and help these poor folks who otherwise fall through the cracks. Exactly. But remember, we're here on a mission. You can definitely help, but don't lose track of our priorities. Earn. Got a thingy? Gifts given. Ooh, money. Just gonna exchange it real quick.
Why, hello. Thank you.
Money. Hey there, we're with Albright Solutions. You the manager looking for some help? I am. Your folks sure turned up quick. My name is Fazil. I oversee the bazaar here in the cultural district. Not to be rude, but do you mind if I cut to the chase and explain what I need? By all means, take it away. Thank you. As I wrote in my post, we've been having problems with a young girl who routinely steals from the stalls here. Been able to look the other way until now, but unfortunately it's starting to get out of hand. Some say I should just turn her into the police or the guild, but I'd rather not do anything that drastic. I mean, I've seen her. She's a kid. I was hoping you folks could wrangle her up for me so I could sit down and talk to her. Try to work something out. So all you want us to do? If that's the case, you really could just talk to the guild. Sure, Bracer would be happy to help you. I can see why you'd think that, but I'm just interested in helping her. I don't want her to get in trouble. The Bracers, being who they are, would likely feel compelled to come down on her if they knew how much she's stolen. That's why I thought you and your team might be my best option. You don't need to deal in absolutes the way everyone else does. Yeah, we aren't a Sith. The guy running the business org, you sure are being lenient with such a big-time shoplifter. But Gibbs, why do you want to give this girl a pass? It's hard to admit these days, but it's a fair question. You see, when I was her age, I was also destitute and made ends meet by stealing whatever I could. I was lucky enough to eventually find a job that let me earn an honest living. I started to think what would have become of me if I hadn't. I see a lot of myself in that girl, and I want to give her a second chance. Sure, I get you. Still awful generous of you. Okay, I think we have a good grasp of the situation. I can understand why you felt it was best to come to us. Does that mean we're going to take this job? That we are. The question is whether to start right now or save it for later. Of course we're going to do it now. Why save it for later? Good to go. Let's hammer out a plan of attack. Once you found her, we'll get in touch with you. Sound good? Very much so. Thank you for agreeing to help. I'm going to get back to work now, but if you folks need anything, let me know. I'll drop everything to help. Now, with that settled, first thing we need to do is gather some more information about our little thief. We should speak to some of the merchants and find out what their experience with her has been like. Definitely. Might not be the worst idea to check in at the guild and do a little asking around about her either. From the sound of things, it wouldn't surprise me if they have at least some idea what's going on. That's true. She's been stealing lots, they might know some stuff. In that case, might as well hit up the temple while we're at it. I don't know what Darbad is like, but you'd think they'd take in orphans. They'd probably go on patrols looking for them too. This thief's an orphan, they might know about her. Good thinking. 3 stops on our tour then. Bazaar, the guild branch, and the temple. It's a good amount of people to talk to, but no need to rush. Just take your time and do it right. Ready to roll? Okay, let's see what we can find out.
Commencing mission.
Let's move. That's a lot of people in the bazaar. Start at the temple here. We'll do the bazaar last. What's up?
Can we talk?
A serial shoplifter around the bazaar? Yes, I've heard about her. In fact, I send people into the bazaar to try and look for her. If this young girl is committing crimes because she has nowhere else to go, it's our duty to take her in and give her refuge. So kind of you. How did the search go? One person did manage to see her, but only once. She vanished into the ether since. It pains me to think we aren't able to help her. If only we could find her and at least talk to her about her circumstances. Alas. Wow, she must be pretty determined if she's trying that hard not to get caught. Thanks for talking to us, Father. We really appreciate it. Okay, shall we find someone else to talk about her? Got a few more people to talk to, right? Let's go to the Bracer Guild next. So it's like over here. Yeah. Wrong building.
Can we talk?
Yes, that's right. We're aware of a thief in the area. One of our bracers said they managed to catch a glimpse of her previously, but they haven't seen hide nor hair of her while patrolling the city since. So the guild's on the lookout for her. That's good to know. Sounds like it could be pretty tough to find her. Mind if we ask the guild if the guild has a plan for what to do with her if we find her again? Initially, we were planning to take her into custody, of course, but Fazil and some of the other merchants asked us not to be too harsh with her. So, for the time being, we've been hands-off about it. That's pretty much what Fazil told us too, that he'd rather settle it privately. Which is fair. If the merchants want to try and resolve it themselves, we can't butt in. I hope that answers your question. Good luck with your search. Thanks. We've got our way of figuring these things out. We'll make it work. Well, time to find someone else to talk to. Let's go. Approximately 4 more people to talk to.
Can we talk?
Looking for that infamous little thief, huh? I've definitely heard people talk about her. Can't say she's come to pay me a visit, though. Knowing Fazil, he probably doesn't want to press charges on her, right? Between you and me and the post, I think that's going too easy on her. Honestly, I think so too. The way I figure, if there are no consequences for what she's done, then she'll grow up to be completely immoral. Not that I want to talk, I'm not the best role model either. Well, we still appreciate what you had to share. Thanks, buddy.
Well, come and see if you'd like.
Let me ask you something.
They're asking about that shoplifter. Yes, I've heard of her. She's never been to my stall, however, so I don't know much about her. A racer actually asked me that something similar earlier. I wonder what happened to her after that. Said a bracer talked to you? What did they ask? It was a while back, but I believe they were investigating how much damage she had caused. Personally, I have a really hard time seeing such a young girl struggling so badly. I pray that someone, be it a bracer or whoever, finds her and gets her the help she needs. I absolutely agree, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Well, come and see.
That was a bit more
if you'd
information.
Need some
So there was a
spices,
bracer
perhaps?
that went missing, possibly?
Can we talk?
Oh, I know the girl you must be talking about. She sneaks into my shop all the time. How often would you say she tries to steal stuff from you, ma'am? Not much, too. That'd be good to know. Let me think. I'd say she comes here about every other day. She never takes a lot. She's just a child and she can only carry so much. So you know for a fact you're dealing with a loner. She's not in any kind of gang or anything like that. No, I've never seen her working with anybody else. She's always by herself. To be honest, I do feel for her. You hate to see someone so young live like that. Hopefully either the police or the temple can take her in soon and give her the help she needs. That's what we're trying to make happen, ma'am. Thanks for talking to us. You've been a big help.
Need some spices, perhaps?
I am going to save before I do the next one. Bam.
Find this just anywhere.
Let me ask you something.
Oh yeah, I know the girl you're looking for, alright. She's in here constantly. Last I saw her was 2 days ago, I think. Wow, that's really recent. Looked desperate. You can tell she's going through a real rough patch. Her clothes are filthy. The cat not help a kid who's clearly just trying to survive, you know? So the trick is I make some food for her and she gets to steal it. Probably generous for someone who's been targeted by her. I don't think she should be apprehended or something. Don't get me wrong, it'd be better for everyone if she stopped stealing from my shop. Last thing I need is word getting around that I'm some kind of easy mark and more organized sees. Last thing I need is word getting around that I'm some kind of easy mark and more organized who's getting ideas. Okay. But I don't have the heart to stand there and watch a little girl starve right in front of me, so I try to do what I can. Take good care of her when you find her, okay? I trust a bizarre manager will come up with something. Of course, we're all on the same team. Thank you for talking to us. Yeah, I think that's finally all the places we wanted to visit. Yeah, let's go back to the bazaar and go over everything we heard. Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna go grab a small bite to eat. I need some energy real quick. Wow, that really did not go through on the mic from what I saw. But I'm back. A small brownie. Some sugar. I'll crash in like an hour, but an hour's like midnight, so I'm good on that. Alright, I think we dug up about as much as we're gonna find. Based on what we know, we could probably assume this girl has no friends or family, unliving anyway. She seems to live on her own and looks after herself and no one else. And she's pretty damn good at swiping stuff. Takes skill to avoid getting noticed by people from both the guild and temple outside of that handful of times. Which means it's not going to be easy to find her. Don't worry, you got me, remember? Sure, if we work together we can nab her. I would hope. We might be better than average, but we're still dealing with a kid here. Impossible. Right, now that we know the score, we should try setting up a stakeout. Doesn't know what we're looking for, so with any luck she might come out of hiding if we wait long enough. Really think, dude? How the hell do we know she's even going to show up today, let alone when? We don't, but the two shopkeepers we talked to did mention they last saw her 2 days ago. Enough time has passed that she might need to come out and forage again. I think it's worth a try. That's my opinion too. As for where we'll set up shop, let's talk to the stall owners who saw her before. With any luck, we can all work together.
Need some spices, perhaps?
Retalk. Oh, nice to see you all again. Is there something I can do for you? Yeah, it's about that shoplifter we mentioned earlier. There's some we want to discuss with you and the other owners across the street. Would you come with me? Sure, I don't mind. Jen and the others split up to talk to each of the shopkeepers. They explained their plan to try and catch the shoplifter. Basically, know what we do now? We want to set up a stakeout within the bazaar and see if she turns up. Would you two mind if we hid inside your shops to keep an eye out? Oh, go right ahead. We'll be doing us a favor if you manage to capture her, if anything. Yeah, what she said. Plus, the manager hired you guys. Of course he trusts you, and would be happy to work with you. Thank goodness. Glad you understand. Thank you both so much. Okay, with that settled, let's split up and get to work. I need some Farida. You take one stall. You, punk, are sticking with me. We should up shop in the other stall. Hope you don't regret bringing me along, Chief. Now you have to deliver and show me how good you are. We've got this, Fairy. Yeah, we'll catch her, no sweat. Suspect spotted. That girl over there. Could she be the one? She does look really cautious of her surroundings, like a thief would when scoping a place out. She's so small. It's sad she has to steal so much in order to survive. Hey, she's coming this way. We sound nicely for us. Once we see her steal something, we'll close in and have her. Well, that's all the shopping I need done for today. On a different note, the film festival sure has brought an awful lot of people into town. This place already gets hot, and now it's going to feel stuffy everywhere you go because of all the crowds. What a bother. Maybe so, but I certainly can't complain about having more customers. I'm happy they're here. The pickpocket slipped an apple into her bag when she thought nobody was looking. Dang, kid. You really are as smooth with your hands as I've been led to believe. There's no need to be scared. We're what you might call problem solvers. We're not here to turn you over to the cops or anything like that. Want to talk for a bit, that's all. Like it or not, we need you to come with us. With a quick feint, the girl managed to sneak straight past Anne. Hey, how does it feel letting a little kid give you the slip? Man, is everything okay? I saw the girl run toward the inn. Don't worry, old man. We'll clean your mess up. Let's move, girls. Well, this street's pretty crowded. Not really. How will we ever figure out where she went? That must be the idea. And to all these people and get unnoticed. Hell, if it's gonna work on a couple of pros like us, though. Got you, little punk. What the? Damn, got some legs. Damn, how the hell is she so slippery? Did she literally just jump into that tarp and start running on it? Oh boy, I can already tell she's gonna drag this thing out. Well, let me go after her next. I can handle heights just fine. I'll get her for you guys. She might be light on her feet, but she's not as light as this proud Kruger warrior. And also, she's a starving girl, right? Quit running. Stop right there. I promise, you want to hear what we have to say, really. Hey, don't go wasting food like that either. I'm so embarrassed. She managed to shake me off too. I've forgotten the apple and stayed on her tail. What were you thinking? She stole it. I thought it would be terrible for stolen food to go to waste like that. That's really admirable of you, Fairy. I think it's important to keep stuff like that in mind too. A break for the entertainment district, which might actually be a blessing in disguise. That area is a lot more wide open, so she won't have nearly as many places she can slip into easily. This will be our chance to finally surround her and take her in. Everybody ready? For sure. She is over there. Still running. I don't see her anywhere, but she had to have run into this parking lot. We're in luck, if so. It's a dead end, but nowhere else to go. Let's split up and search for her while keeping the exit sealed off. Won't get away this time. I'll guard the entryway then. Go away and get Henna, she'll get past me. I think I'll go with him. 2 guards are better than 1. Sounds good. In that case, Agnes, you and I will search the perimeter. Keep a close eye out for her. She could pop out and try to book it at any time. Right, we'll catch her for sure. Oh. Making us walk. There she is. It's a thief. Circle around from the right. Take her from the other way, alright? Okay. There you are. We finally found you. Ah. Do we really have to keep running? It's being exhausted at this point. Can we at least sit down and talk? There's someone who's really concerned about you. You shouldn't be stealing like this. Yeah, right. Why should I believe you? Will you give it a rest already? We're trying to do right by you. Not getting away from us. Just grow up and turn yourself in already. It only makes it worse. How could I let this happen? After much effort, Van and company apprehended the shoplifter and got in touch with Bazil. The group decided to rent a room so they could have a place to talk to the young girl. Alright, now that we finally get to meet, why don't you tell us your name? Can you do that? No getting away now, kid. Nothing else to lose. Might as well talk. My name's Sinem. I know it's bad to steal from the bazaar, but I'm not sorry about it. If I have to steal so I don't die, then I'll steal as much as I have to, period. That's fair in its way. It sounds like you really don't have much of a choice. Aye, it's reasonable enough. In that case, let me ask you another question. Where's your family? How have you been living up to this point? My mom and I used to live in the country. Eventually we ran out of money, so we had to move to find work. Ever since my mom got sick and died, I've been alone. I used to do random jobs while going from place to place. Oh, Sinem, I'm so sorry, but you could have gone to the temple. They would have helped you. In fact, it might not be too late now. They'll still take you in. Exactly. That's what I also thought. You guys must be joking. I'm more than just a thief, you know. I've done all kinds of bad stuff in order to survive, like delivering sketchy packages for people. Someone like me doesn't deserve to be taken in. Oh, now you act all noble and mature. Some logic you got there, kid. Whatever, are we done talking now? Just turn me over to the cops and get it over with already. You're wasting my time. No, I'm not gonna turn you in. I brought these people in on this precisely to avoid that outcome. Huh? Now, I'm not sure what to do. I was originally going to talk to the temple and ask them to look after her. What do you think? What should I do about her? Question. What do you think? Or she might resist. Or the temple is still probably the safest bet. If not, she at least needs someone who can rein her in and set her straight. I'm guessing Temple is law and letting her take him is chaos. I choose chaos. I definitely agree that with a personality like hers, she'd have a real tough time fitting in over at the temple. Would you be open to taking her in yourself? Actually, I thought about that as well. We have an empty apartment we normally rent out for caravans that's going unoccupied, so she'd still have a place to stay. You know what? I'll do it. This must be Arusha's hand at work. I'd be happy to be your guardian for a while and see where we go from there. I'll even have you come work with us in the bazaar. Say what? Who would want a thief working there? Especially with everything I've taken. No, I get it. You just want to feel good about yourself for being so kind to some poor little girl who's down on her luck. Is that it? That's all you think about me. I'll stay on my own and steal to survive, thank you very much. I was once in your shoes, believe it or not. There was this nosy merchant who couldn't keep to himself. He took me in, gave me a place to stay, taught me how to work, and eventually I ended up in charge of the whole bazaar. I've always wanted to give something back for getting a second chance. And yes, I see that opportunity in you, Sanem. You may think my offer isn't sincere, honestly. That's fair, but I think it's still the right thing to do for your situation one way or the other. It's okay. I'm sure once you talk to the stall owners and explain your situation to them, they'll let you stay. You're gonna have to be a little brave, but it's a chance to make a fresh start. I think it'll be worth it. She said, you don't want to get too familiar with the cops. Now's the time to start getting your act together. Sounds like you don't exactly enjoy living the way you do anyway, so what's the harm in taking them up on the offer? When you guys put it like that, it's I can't refuse. Alright, I'll work in your freaking bazaar since you insist. I mean, really want me, that is. Of course I do. We're happy to have you aboard. Mission complete. Phew, that solves that. Finally, that girl made us earn our keep. Don't I know it. Thanks for going to all that trouble. I really appreciate it. Now it's my turn to do the heavy lifting and support her. We've got a long road ahead of us, starting with getting the whole bazaar on board, but one way or another, we'll make it work. I bet you will. Good luck, mister. Thanks. I'll never forget what you all have done for both of us.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys. Mirror deposit confirmed.
Money get. Always nice.
Just a quick break, that's all.
We got a new blip. It's the girl. How's it going? I'm just about to introduce all the vendors to Sanem. I don't exactly expect everyone to welcome her with open arms. It's quite possible some of them will give her a hard time. But it's all just part of the process. In time, I'm sure they'll learn to warm up to her and even embrace her. Sounds like it'll be rough. Good luck, Sanem. You can do it. I'll get your back. I don't know what you expect me to say to these people, seriously. I told you before, I'm not going to apologize for what I did. I had to do it to survive. I would have literally died if I didn't take matters into my own hands. Then be honest and tell them that. I think everyone knows deep down now's the case. Still, if you understand what you did was wrong, it wouldn't hurt to tell them you're sorry, would it? That's what I'm saying. I'm not sorry about what happened. Not even a little. Rumble. Right. I suppose we've been talking too long. Looks like we need to get some food in you first. Don't laugh at me. This isn't funny. She seems good at heart. Hopefully she and the sellers will learn to get along. Nothing's going to change with her unless we make sure she's not starving any longer. I know. I'll pay another visit to Hollow's Inn and see if she can throw something together for us.
Okay.
Feels so lame being treated to food like that, though. Like, I'm just some kind of charity case people can feel sorry for. Not that I'm in any position to turn down that kind of thing. Now that I've agreed to work at the bazaar. Ugh. Happy ending, right? Alright, the entertainment district.
Need some spices, perhaps.
Ooh, side quest. What's going on over there? This place is very big, isn't it?
Whoops.
Wait, we should visit the hotel before exploring this place. Why? Who is that over there? Gotta move on already.
Well, where's you next?
Did I buy something from
Looking
him
to
yet?
buy something?
Yeah, I
See you
did.
again. Looking to buy something? See you again.
Vegas film and the Hotel Altamira. This looks like the entertainment district. It's still pretty new. I think it opened only a decade or so ago. It certainly is bustling. For real, last time I was here there wasn't this many people. Ain't just Calverdian tourists either. Lots of folks coming in from the Central East by the looks of it. Festival shaping up to be even bigger than Nestledom's, especially like the parade they're putting on. Yeah, I'm excited. Look, I got nothing against a good festival or parade, but if you ask me, the real excitement's in that casino, so... We're not going gambling, punk. Not like we've got that much time to kill anyway. Let's make our way to the hotel. After that, we can walk around and do some shopping. Nobody knows how to have fun around here. We're on a job, buddy. Let's see, get turned away? Still turned away.
Not this way.
Oh my goodness. Give it a rest, Hardy. I'm done being cooped up. I want to see what else is out there. I need to. I guess he's stuck in Starbad forever. You want this car Dad gave me to rust? Man, whoever this guy Dad is must have cash to burn. It's a fancy high-end urban sports car. That's only the start of it. The suspension underneath that beast is land carrier class, and the intake's been modded to handle freaking sandstorms. Those aren't exactly off-the-shelf upgrades. Only imagine how much mirrors been stuffed into this thing to trick it out like this. Young master, I'm afraid that is out of the question. Your father has ordered me not to let you out of the city until you have completed your studies. Forgive me, sir. So what? There's nothing to stop the two of us from going out on a little joyride across the sand dunes, right? Those are technically still within city limits, so it's not like we'll be breaking any rules if we take a little trip out there. Please, young master, you must be reasonable. The sand sea is simply much too dangerous to go gamboling about in, I'm afraid. Young master Isan comes from the largest trading house in all of Tharbad. Alas, he tragically lost his mother at a young age. He's since grown up lacking regard for others, let us say. As a result, his father has prohibited him from leaving the city until he learns to embrace proper decorum. Unfortunately, the young master does not grasp that such limits are in place for his own good, to ensure he lives comfortably. My dad's so keen on keeping me in town, then why'd he get me such a sweet car, huh? With a ride this nice, it's just begging to be customized to Gehenna and back, and then taken out to satisfy the need for speed. Yes. Tarbad's police force has never had to deal with an event of this scale before. Everyone's on edge as a result. Wish my fellow officers could ease up a little, but I do understand. We have help from other precincts, but at the end of the day, it's on us local police to do our best to keep the city safe.
Whoops.
Not that way. You're gonna tune up your ornaments? Well, you've come to the right place. I know just how hard it can be to keep your gear in tip-top shape with all the sand, so why not leave it to a professional? I saw amounts of tired old orb of machinery back when I ran a workshop in the Cultural District years and years ago. Now that I get to deal in the latest and greatest tech, I feel like all that toiling away has finally paid off. It's great.
Hey, welcome.
New plugins. Oh boy. Umbra Cracker. Cataract Wave. Flare Squall, and now we're out for Plastosphere. We once again need more money. And I don't think it'll ever be worth it to trade stuff with them.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, I'm so in love with this brand.
Greetings. If you're looking for traditional equipment, Tharbad style, you've come to the right place. For decades, connoisseurs have been captivated by the decorations and sleek designs that Central Eastern gear has to offer. In particular, we've had a lot of discerning customers from the West pay us visits in recent times. It's all the more reason to put my experience working in an LCA museum to use and choose only the finest items to put on display.
What can I do for you?
New weapons, all of them a bit better than what we got, as per usual. And nomadic robe and desert sandals, both better than what we got.
See you again.
They're only selling 90% gear here now, too. Talk to this guy first. Welcome to my pride and joy. This outlet is the perfect place to see the prosperity of Darbad firsthand. They call this place the City of Chances, and that's never been more true than it is right now with this boom we're seeing. Really, that sense of opportunity was there when I was still just a humble trader, and it's why I set up shop here in the first place. You can't call yourself a merchant if you're afraid of a challenge, and just look at me now. I'm doing great. These orbital hookahs seem to be the latest fad. I had someone come in and try to sell me on them. There are other shops stocking them around here, but I'm not one to turn down a chance to make money, so I said sign me up. After all, what good is a wave if you don't ride it? I'm more than happy to join the club if it means more mirror for me.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
And he sells a camel figurine. Dang it, I can't afford it. And a rose bottle. What can we sell? That give us enough? Nice.
We await your next visit.
More than likely we're going to find a thing where we have to mash all the items together. All the unique items from the different locations. Just like in the Trails of Cold Steel games. This stuff's amazing. Check it out, Laurel. We don't have anything like this back home. Not even in the fancy department stores. These rare Central Eastern items are pretty pricey, but something tells me if I don't buy something now, I'll regret it. Oh hey, look! They sell portable hookahs too!
Okay.
Ayla, we're not here to go on a shopping spree. We came here to enjoy the film festival and try to rub elbows with celebrities, remember? Don't get me wrong, it's okay to let ourselves get a little distance, but let's try and make our way toward Vegas Films later tonight, okay? Although, I gotta admit, I'm a little intrigued by that orbital hookah. So can't believe orbital hookahs are a thing. It's like unbelievable. Greetings. If you have any general questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them. The owner here does sales too, so it falls on me as secretary to handle customer reception and offer guidance. In addition to featuring Central Eastern merchandise handpicked by the owner, we offer specialized services by dedicated experts. If you're looking for imported goods specifically, our owner will handle that directly. I see.
Ladder launched. Thank you, man.
Found the
Here's the
bulletin board.
plaza. It's right in front of the station.
Sure dumped a shit ton of mirror into this joint.
Some nice scale.
This place houses a fancy hotel and Vegas Films. It's easy to forget we're right in the middle of a desert.
Let's see, what are you selling? Hey folks, need something cold to cope with the heat? I've got traditional local drinks to quench that thirst. Or if you're looking for something modern, I got plenty of trendy drinks too. Honestly, between you and me, I'm more into the latter, and I say that despite being born and raised here. But the way it goes these days, there are plenty of Central Eastern girls like that.
What'll it be for today?
I can't afford the orange and mint ice cream. I need 700. There we go. Almost bought a second one of those.
Thanks a bunch.
Almost had to kick myself.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
What's up? Man, can a guy take a little break in peace around here? Heat out here gets tiring when you aren't used to it. All I do is smoke a bit of hookah on the job and I get written up for it. A bit harsh for such a minor offense, don't you think? I hear there are these new pocket-sized orbital hookahs you can buy, though. I'm pretty interested. I hear they have a pretty refreshing flavor. They won't get caught with something like that. Yeah. So they invented vapes, too. Nice. I've always looked forward to the film festival in Messedom. I always thought once it got cancelled, that'd be it for a film this year. I never expected anyone to put on another event in a place like this. It's such a different feeling city. Not sure it has what it takes to pull off a proper film festival. Come on, Mom, give it a chance. Movies are getting popular in the Central East. I'm sure they understand what makes them so special. Besides, Mr. Goody himself has been putting it all together. It's gotta count for something. Maybe. I hope you're right. I'm still keeping my expectations in check. I just hope he keeps his taste in check. Oh, I recognize that hotel from a movie. Perhaps I get some location hunting in too. This could be a fun trip after all. Elaine, sweetheart, do you have any suggestions for places we should visit?
Well,
I'm really attached to the Messedom Film Festival, but I can't help but be worried about its future after everything that happened. My daughter seems optimistic. Perhaps I'll try to think of this as more of a sightseeing trip and just try to enjoy myself. As I've heard about those hookahs they have here, I think I might just take the opportunity to partake. Len. Between you and me, I'm honestly shocked my mom came to check out the film festival. She's a little old-fashioned in some ways, not to mention her terrible sense of direction. Not the best combo for traveling. But I want her to have a good time, so I'm going to do what I can to help her out.
Right.
Good kid. Who's this guy? It's so hot. How's it October and still feeling like this? Next time I engage in talks to do business with a Central Eastern firm, I'm going to ask for winter meetings. Anyway, is there going to be some sort of festival here? People seem to be awfully excited about whatever's brewing in town.
alrighty.
Oh, it's these two. Oh, great. It's a Spriggan and his lackeys. What are you people doing out here of all places? What's going on, baby? Do you know these people? Relax. We're just out here on business. Sometimes the job takes us out to Edith. We aren't glued to the capital, you know. I'm more curious what you're doing all the way out here, detective. Bit out of your jurisdiction, ain't it? Guess our big city detective here's got some time to kill if he's able to take his lady friend down to the film festival. Shut it. I'm off duty right now, so what's it matter to you? Besides, she wants to see the film festival too, you know. Just don't go causing me any headaches, alright? Last thing I need is you all getting in the way of my vacation. Wouldn't it be easy to just pretend we're not here and go on with your date? Need to learn to chill out sometimes, pal. At first I thought it was a bit early for us to be taking any trips, but the film festival is as good a reason to go as any. Might as well have some fun now I'm here either way. You don't know how long it took me to get her to finally agree to this trip. I won't let you or anyone else ruin this for me. Good luck, buddy. You're gonna need it. Don't let that true nature come out. Oh, check it out, Servy. It's the Aljamir Hotel. I know we don't have any business here, but wow. It sure would make for some amazing shots if we got to film it. It's nice and all, Nino, but are you telling me you didn't notice a famous director who literally just walked right past us? You know, the guy with the glasses that had to have been Leslie Lamb. Director, I just know it. Holy crap, good eye. I didn't realize that at all. Did you happen to see where he was headed? It looked like he was walking over to Vegas Films. Wait, that's where we're supposed to be going. Yikes, you're totally right. I got so caught up in sightseeing I forgot why we were even here. Glad you said something or else I wouldn't have remembered to drop off our film there. There's so many celebrities out and about here. It's easy to get distracted when you see one. I guess the film festival's almost here. We've been so focused on dropping off our movie with Vegas Films that I guess we forgot. And when we forget, and then we forgot when we saw Mr. Lamb. Now I feel we're all kinds of turned around. Sheesh. Well, why don't you turn around and go drop off your film? I brought a memory quartz containing an independent film I made with my friend, as well as a movie report. When you think successful, vibrant studio these days, the first thing that comes to mind is Vegas Films, right? Yeah. I am tired and congested. So I figured, who better to ask to evaluate our work as amateur filmmakers than them? Hopefully they'll give us a fair shake.
So,
what are you selling? Sparks. Hi there. You all enjoying Tharbad so far? No, if there's one thing both a good festival and a good movie need, it's music. Music and singing. They're just empty without them. I'm just a 2-bit musician myself, but you can bet I'll be adding to the chorus in my own way over here.
Look around all you like.
He's got a little bit of something. How much do I need? Like 1,000, looks like 1,320 if my math is correct. Yep.
Peace out.
He's so chill. Blazing Hot Frank.
That was amazing. Thank you. I couldn't eat another bite.
Whoops.
No reason to go this way. So who's chilling in the lobby of Vegas Films? Isaac. Well, I'm so tired. I'm already occupied enough just helping out with preparations. So, of course, Mr. Godey had to come in and bark one of his elaborate orders at the last minute, which, you know, that's great. As well. First, still I got President Dillon breathing down my neck, trying to rush everything. And now they want me to take care of pitches on top of that. And that's not even kind of part of my job officially. Fun. This guy is Lana. This is a surprise. Both Godey and President Dillon being nowhere to be found. That's unfortunate. Something of a friendly arrival of his, I was hoping to say hello to Godey and wish him luck. Oh well, I'm sure we'll cross paths at the festival one way or another, even if I have no intention of losing this year. Is that who I think it is? Yep, director Leslie Lamb from Kowloon Pictures. Hell of a guest list the festival's got if he's here. Event's got the event's got the Leon d'Or Award for directors, that's why. Just about every director worth their salt will be attending for that. Though, given the film festival's all about entertainment, people are betting either Goatee or Lamb there will end up taking it home. Well, it'd be rude of me to wait around forever. I'll give him a little more time, and if he still doesn't show, I'll head back to my room. Considering he's producing the whole festival, I can imagine he's incredibly busy right now. Perhaps I'll save our exchange for the award ceremony. That may well be the best time for us to sit down and talk. Hello, receptionist. Lammy. Oh, hello. Is there anything I can help you with? I won't lie. I've got my hands full with people coming and going for the film festival, but it's all still really fun, too. As a movie buff, I get a real kick out of seeing all the actors and producers from other companies who come to visit. And the back rooms are basically, oh, we're allowed to just go back here. Huh. The mirrors work. Always fun to see that.
That's true.
Even though I'm pretty sure that's just like a basic like copy model and just like slide it over type effect. Let's go here and go to the job board last. We have made it to the hotel at long last. The Altamira Hotel. Just looking at it is breathtaking. Tell me about it. Last time I was here, I only got to check out the observation deck. This place screams celebrities and millionaires. I might stay in here once, just to see what it's like. On our budget, my year can easily cost more than the office rent if we ain't careful. I bet. Is it seriously that much? It's definitely a place for those who have more money than they know what to do with. Welcome to the Altamira Hotel. The students are shredded. I take it you're Van Arkwright and his companions. We've been expecting you. Our guest is waiting for you. Please follow me. Okay, lead the way. That was an unusual greeting. Thanks. Glad you're already filled in. Yeah, just ignore it and move on. Van and the others were taken to a guest room located in the hotel's upper echelons.
Hey everyone! Thanks for taking the time to come all the way out here.
Nice dramatic spin.
You must be exhausted after such a long drive.
Nah, it's good to go on a road trip every once in a while. Your trip must have been pretty tiring here too. Did you take an airship from Edith to get here?
Mm-hmm. I only got here just a bit ago. And I don't believe we've met yet, have we?
No, we haven't. It's nice to meet you. I'm Agnes Claudel. I work as Van's part-time assistant. It's a real honor to meet you, Nina. I loved Along the Sea Breeze.
Really? I'm flattered. That was my very first film, you know.
Oh, I remember that one. Kind of plain, but the camera work was stellar. Real amount of stuff. Boy, the fact you never overpowered any scene you were in made you stand out even more. I liked it.
Oh my, I never would have guessed you'd seen it too, Van.
Dude is like hilariously observant of everything. Neither would I. You watch a lot of romantic movies, Van? Sure, I watch just about any kind of movie. There are romance movies? I wonder if you need to be older to watch them. Just full of surprises, huh? First I hear you got a sweet tooth and now this? Guess you're not as tough as you look. Aw, shut up. Can a guy be tough and like whatever... A guy can be tough and like whatever he wants.
Hey, Nina! I'm coming in. Heard some chatter in there.
Oh no.
I'm guessing they're all here? I still don't understand what in the world you...
Hi, Judith. Perfect timing.
Well, this isn't a surprise. Hold on. Is that the Judith Lancer in the flesh?
You all are...
With Arkwright Solutions, ma'am. I'm Van Arkwright, head honcho. Must be the other client Nina mentioned. Glad you're doing business, yeah. Just keep calm. Don't let the bystanders know you know what you know. Ooh, chocolate cake. That was a really amazing lunch. Thank you. First class joint like this, you definitely get what you pay for. Pretty new to all this, but it sure was tasty, whatever it was. So rich and a great sweet aftertaste. Camel's milk in this is better than I could have imagined. The flavor from that fresh cacao. Damn, it's a damn tragedy you can only get this stuff locally. You really are in a desert oasis. Hell, better than that. An actual Shangri-La. Get a rest already, will ya? I'll find Tim. He'll get used to it soon enough. Glad you like the cake so much. Judith and I are both big fans of it too. Actually, speaking of which, what's wrong, Judith? You've been so quiet. You haven't eaten very much at all either. Not coming down with something, are you? What? No, I'm fine. It'd be better, in fact. Never mind me. Now that lunch is over, let's get to the topic at hand. Nina has more or less filled me in on what's going on. I know of your work, or what you do as a Spriggan to be more precise. Word's gotten around about you. But should we really be paying out of our pockets to ask you people to handle such an assignment? Judith, are we really going to have this conversation again? Look, I'm not saying I doubt your intuition, but we have to consider our positions as celebrities. That dingo Brad, was it? Seems trustworthy enough as a reporter, I'll grant that. But if things go south, the scandal could be awful. Sure, but... that's a big time star for you. Keeping up appearances is priority number one. I mean, I get it. Can't exactly be the easiest thing, calling in a favor to people who live and work in society's underbelly. But if I had to guess, there's probably a reason you'd rather not get the Bracer Guild involved either yet. Said hit the nail on the head. Looks like it. To be clear, there's nothing shady or scandalous going on with us specifically. It's just the entertainment world is a small one. We can't rule out the chance that this harassment is someone from the industry. But if we turn to the police or the guild, it's bound to go public, so... I understand. If it isn't a serious crime, you'd rather settle things privately, is that it? Yeah, that's it exactly. I think 80 or someone here understands. I think we all got the idea. What isn't adding up is why we are such a big problem health-wise. But you keep going on, if anybody's suspicious here, it's you. Now we're getting somewhere. Aaron knows how to cut through things in his own way. Well, nobody said anything about you bringing any girls along. Wouldn't you know, but last time I saw you, you were putting them in serious danger by... Wait, I'm confused. Do you know these people? No, we don't. No, we don't? Should we be talking about the film screening? Not really. I just happened to see him at a showing, that's all. Alright, fine. It certainly seems like you guys know how to handle yourselves in a rough situation. But how good are you at tracking down the culprits and recovering things quietly? I mean, we had to say, you know, before we got here, we took a bit of a stroll around town. There was something that struck me as odd. Odd? Like what? Let me ask you guys something. Now that we've walked around a little, did you notice anything that's changed or anything that stuck out? If I didn't know better, I'd say you're off your rocker, but in this case... Yeah, now that you mention it, Urban feels a lot more rambunctious than when I was here last time. If I had to put into words what felt off, it would be... it's either... Like, technically both of these are correct. I'm gonna guess it's the amount of commotion. You're talking about all the commotion around here, aren't you? There's a big film festival starting soon, it's true, but people seem to be getting a little carried away even beyond that. Really? What do you mean exactly? Think about it. Yeah, I got it. Think about it like this. We're still getting everything ready, right? It's not even time for the main event. But what was the first thing we saw when we got here this morning? This place is as busy as Longport at happy hour. Not to mention the guys who tried to start some with those sisters. It really feels like there's something in the air, like people are more prone to getting into fights. I think so too, even if I don't understand why. It's possible it's related to this assignment somehow though. Huh, that's interesting. That's just the tip of the iceberg though. Something about this town stinks real bad. And not to toot our own horn, but we're just as good at sniffing around as bracers, if not better. Well, you heard him, Judith. He sounds confident. What do you say? Fine, alright. I don't really keep griping when these people have clearly done their homework. Still not getting my hopes up too high, mind you, but I'll join Nina in making this a formal request from the two of us. Tell me you people are more than just talking, deliver us results. And I want the girls to stay safe out there, you hear me? I'm not just talking about avoiding fights. The entertainment district here isn't exactly safe or a good influence in general. You two guys I don't care about. Go nuts if you want. Wow, I can really feel the love. Wait, hold on. What's so bad about this entertainment district? Let's not worry about that, Fairy. Anyway, we'll be careful, Judith, I promise. Oh god, it's Cody.
I see you're all having a party in here.
Yeah, here it is.
Hey there, Judith.
Too much vitality.
You're doing great, Nina, baby.
Huh? Wait, isn't that Mr. Cody? What are you doing? You can't barge in on people.
I heard you girls were in town. I could not come over and say hello now, could I?
Just love how he's described as greasy middle-aged man.
We're all friends here. There's no need to be all formal.
Oh, and who might you two ladies be? Both look a little young, but with a bit of polish, I'm sure you would shine bright. Tell you what, why don't you take part in my carnival cavalcade? Get a taste for the limelight. Pardon me? What's a cavalcade? Well, this guy's a piece of work. God, you look like someone who'd take to the silver screen. We've already got plenty of guys in the parade as it is, but you can never have enough feminine charm. What can I do to convince you to get out there and cross-dress as a lady, huh? So I guess that's gonna be a gag with Aaron. Now you've done it. I'll let you know I can play a woman just fine. That said, I think I know who you are now. There's no doubt. We're looking at director Salvatore Gotti himself. Oh, you mean the guy who made Golden Blood? He's involved with the film festival at every level, as I understand. Darn tootin'. Can't say I'm shocked you could recognize me. You are here for my film festival, after all. I had the pleasure of seeing Golden Blood for what it's worth. Cinematography, when things hit a fever pitch, still didn't get in the way of how clever it all was. Amazing sequence. Not to mention the way the protagonist makes the audience feel right at the climax. Themes of freedom from oppression and the celebration of life at the same time both come through without clashing. It was great. Well, I'll be damned. Son, I don't know who you are, but I see a bright future for you too. You're right on the money. One of my main characters is a way to free the humanity and the arrows trapped inside the audiences. Enough already, you two. Sheesh. Mr. Cody, I think that's enough for now. Oh geez, that arm clip, what the hell? You're so discerning that you'll have no trouble appreciating my carnal cavalcade. I can't go into details, but what I can say is that I'll bring together lots of models, dancers, and actresses, including our Judith and Nina. It's going to make for one killer opening act for the film festival, I tell you. Even if it'll also be garnished with some guys, too. Look, that's what he's putting on. Sounds pretty fun if you ask me. Yeah, it's gonna be all kinds of fun if you catch my drift. So basically, you're gonna build off your work in Golden Blood and break new ground again, right? You got it. You really get what I'm going for here. Tell me, boy, what do they call you? An Arkwright. Nobody special, just a gopher from the capital. Here, let me give him a business card. Well, it's good to see they're so excited. Those two are ridiculous. Can't President Dillon keep a tighter leash on Salvatore?
Believe me, life would be so much easier if I could.
Vegas Film CEO Gasper Dillon.
Anyway, who are these people? I think one of them said he was a gopher? Better than a news reporter, I suppose.
Oh, don't mind them. They're here on personal business for us. Yes, they're just helping out with a bit of a private matter. Alright, I'll leave you to it. More importantly, Judith, Nina, I know you two just got here, but could you come upstairs? There's someone I'd like to introduce you to. Who is it? Wait, you don't mean... Well, I need you two in the lounge on the top floor. Be rude to keep them waiting. We'll be taking our leave now, you two, Cody. Hey, hold on, Gasper, I'm not done talking to these kids. We still need to negotiate their appearance and don't make me repeat myself. Time is money here. We must really must be going right now. Hey, wait, you kids! I promise I'll be in touch. Maybe I'll your people to lunch, alright? Yeah, now it's like a tornado. Some luck we have run to both Cody and President Dillon of Vegas Films himself. Mr. Dillon sure seems to have trouble keeping Mr. Cody under control. Cody's proof you can't work in show business unless you have, well, a few screws loose. Now, to be fair, that is part of the reason his films are so powerful. But just to be clear, not everyone working in this industry is out there as him, I swear. Yeah, maybe about 30% have their heads on straight. Maybe. Anyway, it looks like business calls. We better be on our way too. You're free to decide the best course of action while you're in town. Just make sure to report to us directly both tonight and tomorrow night, alright? Other than that, we won't tell you what to do. Make sure to have some fun at the film festival itself too, if you can. Oh, you bet. Won't miss it for the world. Wish us luck, ladies. We'll see what we can dig up. Don't come back empty-handed. Sounds good to me. See you tonight. Oh, I just remembered. Yanya's. Oh, right. Say, you two, before we go, could we ask for a little favor? autograph. You think Shahina will like these? Absolutely. We'll have to figure out a good time to give them to her. 1 p.m. now. At this point, there's gotta be even more people milling around. Let's do another tour around the city, especially the entertainment district. Might spot something we didn't see before. Alright, that's the price I pay to keep a couple actresses company. This would be pretty rare and to go after having that fancy cake, huh? That's part of it. But I also feel like we can start putting you guys to work in earnest, somewhat at least. This next phase ought to make for good real-world training. I taught you through how a Spriggan operates, how they think. Now it's your turn to go out there and work like one. Right. Roger. Sounds good to me. Just don't get too full of yourself with that kind of talk, man. You didn't say old man. I almost said it instinctively. Words are hard. So the room was right over here. Actually go inside. Well, should we talk with all the people in here first? You'll learn a lot when you work at a hotel where the guests are very discerning about their alcohol. I practice my craft all over the place, but I can say with confidence that this place is where I truly belong. After all, where else in Zemuria can I try my hand at mixing Central Eastern fruits and flavors and cocktails from all over? Here they go bickering again. Thought we were all here to oversee the festival, and yet... Guess they haven't seen each other since the Prince's Banquet 2 years ago. Maybe our fathers are just catching up. They were competitive back then, to be sure, but this definitely feels more venomous. Forgive me for asking, but is it fair to say your father hasn't changed since letting Valis into your realm? You could say that. On one hand, I can understand him not wanting to be held back by old customs for the sake of tradition. But the fact is, once he sets his stubborn mind on anything, nothing can dissuade him. We'll see what happens, I suppose. Be that as it may, that's no reason we personally can't get along. For all, we come from the same land. There's much we have in common. Our generation can absolutely put the quarrels of our fathers to bed if we put our minds to it. Don't you agree? Yeah. I don't see why not. To be honest, it makes me happy to hear you say that. Really happy, as a matter of fact. Munt. The Bashars and Dahars have been rival clans practically since the beginning of time. Not that we typically resort to arms to settle our differences. In fact, we've crossed paths before at royal functions. With my father getting roped into Valis' financial schemes, the situation has gotten a little complicated. Sigh. Must the two sides always bear things at one another at every possible opportunity? Honestly, this was simply supposed to be a trip where we oversaw an event in which my father invested following the prince's example. I was truly looking forward to this festival. Who knows if I'll even be able to enjoy it now.
Okay.
Are these the fathers? Look at that posture. Don't know which one to say in this. But what say you, Dahar? Haven't you tired of serving the royal family as its loyal dog? Bold words coming from the man who joined forces with the developing nation to complete his trade routes. And you call me the dog. Unlike you, we haven't cast aside our pride as a clan and still remember the debt we owe to the royal family. Bold words coming from one such as you. Perhaps you feel the need to profess your loyalty with them present. Fact is, times are changing. I simply made the choice that best capitalized on the location of our dominion. Nothing more, nothing less. These people are true visionaries, I tell you. Free yourself from those old shackles and face reality for what it is. This isn't merely about Mira. Al-Saim has people like His Highness the Prince and your very own sister, you know. You'll come to regret showing such disregard for the Principality, and you'll have nobody to blame but yourself. I can hardly believe that the head of the Bashars, who hold the eastern part of Al-Saim, has been in bed with Valis all this time. That they'd been investing far and wide in an effort to spread their influence, but to witness it so close to home is a shock. I suppose this means the trade routes neighboring Al-Saim have begun to fall under their umbrella at last. Valis. Dahar is still stuck in his old ways. What good is having power if a man doesn't exercise it on others, But forget him. All I care about is making my realm, my fortune, and as big as possible. My realm and my fortune as big as possible so my son can inherit a lot from me. Actions speak louder than words. I'll show that to Har that my way will bear fruit. Plenty of fruit at that. Berthier. I never imagined a second-rate actress like me would ever get to stay in such a fancy hotel. I've been to other film festivals before, but never got to hang out in anything like this. I mean, Judith Lanster is here. Sounds like there are plenty of other A-listers here too. Maybe if I'm lucky I can get some pointers from them. That would be great. I wonder if anyone like Lafarle Aznavour is staying at this place. Anybody else on the upper floor? No. Are all the guards here jacked? Welcome to the Alshamira Hotel. As one of the floor managers, we're honored by your visit. I'm in charge of hotel services for both the first and second floors as well as reception. As such, should you need absolutely anything whatsoever, please don't hesitate to come find me and ask. I'll be more than glad to help. Man doesn't speak. Olhos. If you require my assistance, please don't hesitate to call on me. We currently have not only very famous actors staying with us, but also a number of VIPs hailing from El Saim. Between the unprecedented number of guests visiting Darbad and the increasing trouble, it's fair to say we are a bit under pressure. Nevertheless, we want our VIPs to feel completely safe within our walls, and will respond to issues with the urgency they demand. There we go again. My apologies, didn't mean for that to slip out. I've done some martial arts training in the past, you see. I also work security for the hotel here. Because of that, sometimes when I get into the job, that mindset from my training days comes back to me. So he occasionally does, like, fronts, I guess. Okay. Welcome to the Alshamira Hotel. Miss Lanster has already informed me of your arrival. He's currently staying in the upper levels of the hotel. Should you need anything, however, I'll be more than happy to assist you. We saw her a little bit, didn't we? In a different, it was at the other hotel, wasn't it? It's always shocking to see how much the city is growing. It's gotten so prosperous. I swear it looks different every time I visit. As the one who runs Vern's infrastructure division, I stay informed about the size of the investments that get made here. But you can't appreciate just how much the Central Eastern investors want Darbad to grow, and the money they're spending unless you see it. I'm guessing it's probably not the same person, it's just the same, like, model. Still got a 4 SPG over there, so let's go grab that.
Now, what's it say?
Looks like you got a 4 SPG. Hush money. I deal in a legally gray business, but now I'm being blackmailed into paying hush money if I want to continue working. If you're up for giving advice, come to the stall near the casino in the entertainment district. Marcelo. Alright. Alright, now that we're up to speed on our 4 SPGs, let's hit up the entertainment district again and see what's new. Hell yeah, gotta scope out the hotspots so we can have some fun tonight. I see what you're doing, man. I'm not doing jack except working. Now stay focused. Oh, get a load of that guy. He's so hot. Oh, you're not kidding. I think you should maybe talk to him. Come on, let's chat him up. Hey, wait, I'm not ready to... Okay. Hey, you're really easy on the eyes, you know? You're some kind of rising movie star by any chance? What kind of movies do you act in, huh? Let me get your autograph. You're not too far off. I act putting on the silver screen. Got good taste in men, though, I'll give you that. You just complimented me. I think I'm about to die. You busy right now by any chance, hot stuff? We should go get some drinks. I know a place around here you'll love it. Actually, there are to burst your bubble buddies with us. We're all on the clock right now, as a matter of fact. Oh, you're not that bad yourself, tough guy. Even if you're not really my type. What do you think, hon? Aren't you into old daddies like him? Yeah, he's pretty alright. Wait, stop distracting me. So what if he's prime daddy material? Did you just hear what he said? I am not a daddy. I'm only 24, damn it. Get it. If you're looking to hook up, go ahead and hit up some other guys. We got work to do. Heard Papa Bear. Tell you what though, we bump into each other later. I'm game to chill with you ladies. Sound good? Oh, but I want to go out now. I'm so sorry about our ambushing you guys like that. You need to chill out, girl. This is exactly why I told you not to drink in the middle of the day, because you get like this. Give it a rest. I haven't had that much, really. Or you haven't. Your breath smells like a bed of roses. Come on, let's leave him alone already. Fine daddy material. Hey, I think one of you dropped something. And I can't believe I did that. Thanks, sweetheart. I owe you one. That'll be important later. Oh, that's an orbital hookah, aka a vape. What's that thing anyway? I've been seeing it around town since we got here. It looks like it's for smoking something. Yep, this is what they call an orbital hookah. Hookah? This is one of the things they sell in the bazaar, right? Yep, I guess it's these orbital models are in around here nowadays. They're great. All the fun of a hookah pipe, and it's extra portable. Girls want to try a puff or two? I'll let you. We'll pass. We're underage. Are you crazy? Your dumbass is trying to get these kids to smoke. Think for a sec. Really, I'm sorry about her, I swear. Come on, let's get it and go already. Causing us trouble. So, we just got Chekhov's gun. So how exactly will that come into play later? That woman definitely seems to know how to have a good time, I guess. Feels to do that to you. Wish you could get shit-faced during the day. Lucky girl. It's festival season. We're bound to run into tourists living it up. That being said, there's something else that smells about this. It's not that woman's breath. So, we go over here, and we actually see what this random side quest off to the side here is. Hell yeah, what's going on? Guess it's not coming back on its own anytime soon, is it? I better round it up soon, or else its load could be in real trouble. Sigh. Is it just me, or does that guy look like he's in trouble? Haven't you heard Curiosity killed the cat? Who knows how trouble's small fry? Well, it might not be that bad. Maybe it's a problem we can help with. Not to mention, it might be a good way to get to know the area and the state of it. Well, we are in the area. Might as well see what he needs. Hey man, what's wrong? You look a little annoyed about something. Huh? Who are you guys? Borked Solutions. We specialize in problems that can't be left to the police or Bracer Guild. We work out of Edith, but we're out here to handle an assignment. Depending on what's bothering you, we might be able to sort it out. You could? Oh, that would be great. Wait, you said you specialize in problems that can't be entrusted to the police or the guild, right? Does that mean you won't handle anything that falls outside of that? Not necessarily. Why don't you tell us what's going on? Well, you see, I make my living on distributing fruit and Tharbad. This time I thought I could save a few Mira by not hiring any escorts and getting through the Sand Sea all on my own. I figured it would be fine. It's a route I know like the back of my hand. No big deal. Was my deal sense off. A vicious sandstorm hit that completely threw off my sense of direction, and then, of course, monsters had to attack. Sounds awful. Glad you made it out in one piece. Sounds like Mother Nature made you pay for your hubris big time. Did she ever? Fortunately, the entire caravan made it out of that mess alive by the skin of our teeth. Unfortunately, it was only when we got here that I realized the last camel that was supposed to bring up our rear had gone missing. That's a big problem. An animal is carrying rare food that I'd really rather not lose if I can help it. I need to hurry out there and search for that camel and the food, but I'm not sure what to do. Tell me more about this rare food it's hauling around. What sort of stuff are we talking about exactly? Have you ever heard of raw cacao? It's pretty obscure, so I doubt you... Oh, I'm sorry, did you say raw cacao? Yes, it's immensely bitter and not enjoyable to eat at all. Oh yeah, that was the rare ingredient inside that... beta stuff we had earlier, wasn't it? You know what the big deal is? I can imagine But it's like easily enough if it's like a regular old cacao. Can't be that special. That's where you're wrong, my friend. Sounds like someone needs a crash course on cacao and how it works. Cacao beans are the base ingredient of chocolate. Get them from inside cacao pods that grow on trees. Now the thing about those cacao pods is that they also have a pulp that can be used too. And that pulp happens to be the raw cacao. Your average marketplace doesn't usually carry them, so they're hard to find. That's exactly right. You know your stuff. Color me impressed. Of course I am. A man can't live without some good old chocolate, so I've been dying to have some raw cacao at least once. It's supposed to have a sweet yet sour profile, but with a little bitterness thrown in that makes it addictive. A real Central Eastern delicacy. It's just strictly bitter. That's all it tastes like. I have had pure, 100% pure cacao before. Like actually, like the cacao bean, like that's been dried before it gets mixed into chocolate, as well as like chocolate that's made with just the cacao. It's just pure, unsatisfying bitterness. It does not make for a good time. Get it, dude. It's the greatest thing in the goddess's green earth or whatever. You don't have to give us a lecture about it. What do you mean you can't live without your chocolate? Make it sound like you croak if you don't get your fix. Here goes Van. There's nothing stopping him now. Wow, I'm learning a lot today. You got me curious what it's like too. Guys are that interested in it, I can let you all sample some of it. Assuming you can find my camel that's carrying my stock of it, mind. Not every day you get a chance to dine on some genuine raw cacao straight from the source. This might be something the guild could totally handle, but hell, I'm gonna let them edge me out of this. Of course we're gonna accept. We don't usually take this sort of work, but I'll make an exception this time. We'll take the job. Are you sure you can handle it? I don't want to pressure you, but you'd be doing me a huge favor. Well, if our boss is okay, besides, we don't want your camel to come to harm, we'd be more than happy to help. Yep, we get to save an innocent critter and have some yummy food afterwards. This is the best job ever. Yeah, look at us. Real pack of professionals here. I was interested in checking out those sand dunes though. Seems like I could get a decent workout there, so hell, I'm game. And we're all in agreement. We're off to the desert to find that camel. Before we take off, do you happen to remember where exactly you were attacking those monsters? Let me think. You know, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure it was actually close to town. Looking at the map, once you're in the sand dunes and head a little to the west, you'll find the spot. Gotcha. West it is. And I have to imagine that camel can't have gotten all that far. It must still be wandering around there somewhere. Start at the side of the attack and fan out around that. Sounds good to me. You'd better hurry. We don't want that camel getting hurt.
Commencing mission.
Hunt. I lost camels somewhere on the sand sea. It's not just its safety I'm worried about. It's carrying valuable goods too. I'm worried what could happen to them. Really hate to impose, but I hope we can bring it back. I don't know what I'll do without it. Well, sand sea.
Heading to the objective.
Might as well do this. It'll be a good way to, Oh no. Now this is a big-ass map. Well...
Do we really gotta cross this thing on foot?
Yep.
It has to be a crime for it to be this hot in October. Come on, you guys. Less whining, more moving.
See, so I have treasure chests marked on the map. And we have to go through this whole thing and actually discover the whole map, so...
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
It's been a while since we had any gameplay. Feels good, man.
This'll hurt. It's over. Nice. That went great.
Oh.
Pretty sprightly for an old...
Well, yeah, Agnes was gone for a bit, so she'll get some level ups.
Show 'em what
I wonder if this is the best place to get that, kill 8 enemies at once achievement.
This'll hurt. It's over.
A chance!
Activating skill.
Sucker. It's done.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Yeah, we definitely need the money.
Couldn't take your eye?
I can't remember. Like, it would be in here, right? Like, how do you even do get the employee of the month anyway? What determines it? You could try killing a bunch of enemies in the field too.
It's off me,
Take it
right?
from here. That was amazing, Aaron. There! Yeah. Huh? I'm on the scene!
Yeah, never mind. It'd be much faster to do it like... No. What's it called?
Close in and kick some ass.
Activated preemptive charge strike 150 times. Nice. If we go to like the underground areas in the main city and just go up and down the
Pretty sprightly for an old guy.
just go up and down that place multiple times.
Let's finish the job.
Why am I so ass?
It's done. Hit him fast, Barry. Have some more.
Thanks, I'll take that.
Sucker.
Now you won't fart.
Gotcha.
Stronger than ever.
Yeah, don't I also have to like flip them on my
A treasure chest.
I have to press the button to like scan them.
I suggest physical attacks for now.
Yeah, it's not easy to drag them all together, I guess.
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack. Launching ambush. Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. I can't hide anything from
Desert
us.
Gazer and Desert Ellie. Physical attacks are vulnerable against
Show
this
me
guy.
what you got.
Alright.
It's over. All you on, yes.
What should I do? Random light. White field.
I owe you.
I'll take that.
This is your chance. Activating skill.
Aaron.
Activating skill. Sucker. A chance.
Activating skill.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Activating skill.
There we go.
Oh.
I'll take you on. What should I do?
Oh.
Go time.
Activating skill. Sucker. It's done.
Now you won't bark. Too slow.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Activating skill.
Go time.
Sucker.
I won't stop here.
Gotcha.
Hang it.
Fully replenished. There. Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Alright, let's
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
there we go.
Let's finish the job.
That took a minute.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp activating skill.
Over here. All for you.
This is your chance for a shard boost. Activating skill.
I'll take that.
Now's a good time to boost.
Going all in.
Activating skill.
Now you won't fart.
This'll hurt.
There's a shark in your eye.
All for you.
Hit him fast.
gotta
Displaying
scan it.
enemy stats. This is your chance for a shard
Jesus.
boost.
Let's party.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
There you are.
Dispatching shield.
I'll take you on.
Oh. No craft points.
Too slow. Don't screw with me.
Activating skill.
Now you won't fart.
There's a shark. Do your worst.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Getting warmed up.
Level up. Frost Charm. I'll beat these guys up though.
Let's get to work.
Show 'em what you're really capable of. Launching anthem.
You got this.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
And there we go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
So
You're
the
a true
camel
professional,
was
Van.
attacked. So we found some cargo. Doesn't seem to have been dropped that long ago. Maybe it fell off when the caravan got attacked by the monsters. I don't see any camels anywhere. Those monsters gobbled our objective up. Now, Aaron, don't say things like that. That poor camel. I'm kidding, small fry. Chill out. Let's assume it's still with us. To figure out what direction it went, and once it got separated from the caravan. The climbing in the heat, I bet it either took off for a watering hole or went to find some shade. But according to the map, there's nowhere to drink water around here. Actually, camels don't necessarily need an oasis or anything to stay hydrated. They can break off cacti and suck up the water that's inside. Even the Kruga do that all the time when they have to work in real wastelands and stuff. Nice. I think you're onto something, Fairy. Any camel worth its salt in the desert's bound to know other ways to find water. That's interesting. I wouldn't have considered cacti. What do you know? I actually learned something new from our pipsqueak today. Stop it, you guys. You're gonna make me blush. But unfortunately, I don't see any cacti that have been nibbled on recently looking around. Well, what if we went somewhere to try and get out of the sandstorm first? I could see someone taking shelter and staying hydrated using the cacti there. Then how's about we try heading in, say, that direction? Looks pretty rocky. Probably makes for decent protection against the winds around here. Yeah, I'd say it's worth checking out. Let's see what we can find over there. Gotta discover a lot of other areas on the map first, though.
That looks like a nice chest.
New material.
Resistant to arc. Physical attacks are more affected. Begin engagement. Brace yourself.
You snooze, you lose.
Activating. Boost gauge
Nice.
limiter unlocked.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, Van.
Sandstorms?
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Ah, I see. It's a map order.
Launching anthem.
Close in and kick some ass. It's done.
There.
Jabberwock arm. Is that fucking Cthulhu? Okay then.
Nice. Moving on up. Not this one.
This is bad.
The dust is making it hard to see. Pull back, or else we'll get separated.
Gonna beat these guys up.
Begin engagement. Brace yourself. Show 'em what you're really capable of. Unleashing shark strike. Activating. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional then.
It doesn't hurt to earn extra money, because, like I keep complaining about with poor.
Really capable of.
Oh, okay.
Have some more.
I won't stop here.
We got albino giant scorpions from Fallout New Vegas over there.
Gotcha. Close in and kick some ass. Keep it up. Hit him fast, Barry. You got this.
Target locked. Get trapped.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Now you won't fall.
Here's some extra. A perfect chance.
Have some more.
I'm powered up.
No, albino wants to get up close.
Take this. Gotcha. You snooze, you lose.
It can't hide anything from us.
Hi, regular defense.
This'll hurt.
Big fast. Take this.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
This'll hurt.
Over here. All for you.
Hit him fast,
Activating
Barry.
skill.
Have some more.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
I just got slow right.
Sucker.
A chance.
Wow. Just
Nice.
barely able to
That was
eke out a
great.
win without him
Pretty
fighting back.
sprightly for an old good loot.
Burning verse. Not important. And now we got another treasure chest over there.
Brace yourself. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
You snooze, you lose. This'll hurt.
It's over.
Activating skill.
It's done.
Activating skill.
What'd you expect? Looks like some good loot.
Blind. Not important. So the scorpions are level 30, so they're actually somewhat worth fighting, I feel like, compared to the others. It's level...
You snooze, you lose.
level scaling with the EXP is something that exists.
You got this. Great. Go time.
Keep it up. It's working.
This
This
one
sucker.
attack bonus.
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Perfect chance. Target locked. You're trapped.
A chance.
Activating skill.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Yeah, it's not too
You're
bad.
a true professional then.
You don't have to fight everybody, but we should fight a few things around here. Mainly for the money.
Get in combat.
I wish the enemies were grouped up closer together, though, so I could fight more than once.
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
Launching ambush.
This'll hurt.
It's over.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Pretty sprightly for an old guy.
Ah. So they're not letting us go all the way over there. Even though we're actually able to someday.
Whoops.
Get to work. Gotcha. Take this. Light you up. It's done.
Activating skill.
Now's a good time to boost.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire, Aaron!
Oh no, he found the camo. You have to save it. Hey, looks under attack. Oh, that must be our camo. Rest of it before things go south. My feet feel like boulders at this point, but now isn't the time to complain. Right, got a camel to save.
Time for you to focus.
Now's a good time to boost.
This should be easy.
Now you will Spartan! Brace yourself!
Here goes.
Limiter activated.
Brace!
Boost gauge. Limiter unlocked.
Nice.
You did it!
Whew. Let me word for a moment. No, I'm just glad we were able to find the camel in one piece. Judging by those cactus chunks, my hunch was right. Must have been thirsty and came over for a drink. He's pretty tired from hauling all that cargo around for so long. Poor guy. About the goods. Is that raw cacao stuff still intact? Not that I care that much. Just sucked to come this far and I'm nothing to show for it. Let's find out. Hold on a sec. Well, how's it look? Our work paying off or what? I'm so anxious. Man looks so tense, it's rubbing off on me now. Man? From there, the party rounded up the camel and brought it back to the merchant in Tharbad. He didn't say a word until then. Phew, thanks a ton. It saved my hide. You guys were out there so long, I was starting to get worried. I was worried to take you to danger or worse. We're dragging this poor guy back. I can finally rest easy and get on with my business. Took a little effort to track him down, but by adios, we still managed to wrangle him up. I was expecting to get a little exercise out of our desert trek, but it gets pretty rough out there. Definitely, the glare from the sun is so intense, not to mention all those clouds of sand. I'm glad we're back in town. That's okay, because all that effort's finally about to pay off. Gonna be able to have some of that cacao, right? That's what we're about to find out. The cacao pods themselves look just fine, but what about the pulp? Is the raw cacao inside still okay? Well, about that. I opened one of the pods up, and luckily there was hardly any damage inside at all. It's a miracle they emerged out of that ambush in this state. I'm incredibly grateful. So yes, you all have definitely earned some raw cacao. I took some and made some juice with it for you all. It's got a distinct flavor to it, but hopefully you'll like it. It's like a Serbic tomato. Wow, it's white. I would have thought cacao pulp would be dark in color like chocolate. It's so interesting. Yeah, it doesn't resemble chocolate at all, but it still looks amazing. Can't wait to try it. Makes sense. You need the beans in order for it to be brown. Anyway, this stuff isn't going to drink itself. Here it goes. Oh, so it's not like raw cacao beans. It's like the pulp or whatever. I have had that before. It's okay. Ben and the others took a sip of their raw cacao juice. Oh damn, that's pretty legit. Yeah, I feel more energized just drinking it. It reminds me of fruit juice from the south. I'm also amazed at how different it tastes compared to Malfita, despite coming from the same plant. It's just a little bitter, but it doesn't stop from being really smooth to drink. I like it. Hell yeah, even better than what I'd heard. The balance of sweetness and sourness is just perfect. I can see myself getting addicted to this stuff. I'm impressed it doesn't take much pulp to get such a dense flavor, too. Definitely something only Mother Nature could cook up. Really, it's wild you can make such different things with the same cacao pod between this stuff and chocolate. I'm glad you all like it so much. It sounds like I made the right choice rewarding you with it then. I'll be sure to deposit some good hard mirror as soon as we're done here, of course. Sounds like a plan. For the drinks. I've asked for a better bonus. Not at all. I'm the one who's grateful. You went out and saved my camel's life. That was no small feat. I can only thank Arusha for guiding us to one another. Farewell, friends.
All in a day's work. Mirror deposit confirmed.
Alright, so with the money and all that we have fought, did we earn enough to get all the weapon upgrades that we need? Can we fast travel there? here we go.
What can I do for you?
Alright. We're gonna have to beat up a lot more stuff in the desert because we don't have nearly enough. Like, wow. Very little. We're also gonna have to upgrade our weapons too. I guess it doesn't cost money, it's just the material. Which we do have plenty of. Oh, that's a massive attack increase. Like plus like 50. But yeah, that's going to be necessary. Is it? Because these games can get brutal when they want to be. Here you go, Fairy.
See you again.
We got a thingy. Enemies logged. And ambush has landed. Egg. Okay. Back up to the Sand Sea. You gotta earn more money. Gotta earn more money somehow, right? We'd also like to explore some of the area we couldn't before, I guess.
Show them what you're really capable of.
Give me your worst. Gotcha! Take that, you ass! All you on, yes! Thanks, I'll take that. Sucker!
Activating skill.
Gotcha! My move.
Here we go.
Nice. That went great.
You're
Do we have, like...
modifying your
We
orbit,
do have
are you?
Septium Vein. It'd be nice if we can get more of these. We might be able to if we go to
True
a
professional,
shop
Van.
and forge it up, but yeah. No confirm.
Resistant to art. Physical attacks and more effective. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution.
Ah.
Well, this sucks.
Full boost. Go all out. Don't push it too far.
Time for the main event. You're stunned.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Here goes.
Activating. Boost gauge
Hit him
limiter
fast, Barry.
unlocked.
Have some more. Chance. All you on, yes. I'll take that.
Activating skill.
Rise and shine,
Activating skill.
Have some more. There's a chance.
There we go.
Nice. That went great.
We'll work our way over that way. Doesn't seem like there's a sandstorm over that way. Unless it's going to spawn as we head further in this direction.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Kind of hoping I could lure the other ones out, but looks like I can't.
Here goes.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Make it count. Rise and shine, small fry.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
You're open. Ben. Activating skill.
Hit him fast, Barry.
No. Hey, that one felt pretty good.
Oh, there's a
I
sandstorm.
suggest physical attacks for now.
Gotcha.
Fully replenished.
Keep it up. Great.
Boost gauge
Almost.
limiter unlocked.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
There we are.
Nice. Moving on up.
Barry learned the Bulwark Blade. Yeah, there's our sandstorm roadblock.
Whoops.
Might be able to discover one thing over there.
snooze, you lose.
Give them your all. There we go. Perfect chance.
Displaying enemy stats.
Okay.
Here's some extra.
Go!
Perfect. Yeah. There we go.
A chance!
There we go.
All you
Activating skill.
Flash and shine,
Activating skill.
have some more!
I'm spamming the A button.
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
And
I
another
can
10
live
gameplay.
with this. You are a great help, I guess.
Gotcha! 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 It's done!
Launching ambush with sharp.
Keep it up!
Activating
Brace
skill.
it! Hit him fast,
Perimeter
Barry!
unlocked.
Activating skill.
Target locked. You're trapped. Aaron.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
A chance.
Activating skill.
Too slow! A chance!
Activating skill. I won't stop here.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Nope. Looks like we cannot go back that way. Okay. Steal the cactus juice.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha!
Launch out. Hit him with sharp.
This'll hurt!
Activating skill.
It's over! Hit him fast, Barry!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Fairy.
Let's get to work! Gotcha!
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Yeah, let's... Hopefully we won't have to do this for too much longer.
This'll hurt!
Activating skill.
It's over!
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man. Arts work best on this end.
Gotcha! Gotcha! Son! Snooze, you lose!
Kick some ass.
Chase! Time. Hit him fast, Barry! Have some more!
A chance.
I'll take that.
Activating skill.
Sucker! Now you won't fall!
That'll do it.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, Van. I'm on it. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
Take this!
This'll hurt.
You're crushed!
A chance.
Activating skill.
Wow.
Activating skill.
Not deal as much damage as I thought it would.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man.
Let's get to work! Gotcha!
Show 'em what you're really capable of. Let's see hitting sharp to play sharp.
Chase! Brace yourself!
Nice. That went great.
You're a true to Arsenal, Van. Physical attacks is more effective.
Take this out!
We can win right now.
Chase! Brace! All you on yes!
Activating skill.
Have some more! They're down! Go time!
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Rise and shine, small fry.
Activating skill.
Have some more!
Nice. That went great.
Pretty sprightly for an old guy.
It's done! One more!
Well, that worked out okay.
Take this!
Stage fully replenished.
Take this!
Come back when you're stronger.
Arts attacks advised. Beginning engagement. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your
You got this. Great.
Nice. One shot.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man. Resistant to arts. Physical attacks are more effective. Do your worst.
Pain.
Activating
Suffering.
Sucker.
A chance. Random light. One
I know you won't take that.
Activating skill.
Have some more. Let me start
Activating skill.
There we go.
A chance.
Activating skill.
Evil Eye is normally just death,
Your
right?
worst.
Activating skill.
Have some more. They're stunned.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Give me
Boost gauge limit increased.
Gotcha.
a chance. Random light. One
I
heal.
know you won't take it. Go. Have some more.
Dispatching shield.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
That wasn't half bad, Aaron.
Begin engagement. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
I was not doing that well.
You'll be sorry for that.
Huh. I'm out of S boost.
Going all in.
That's fun.
Make it count, Aaron. A chance.
Give them your
Great.
all. Boost
Here
gauge
goes.
limiter unlocked. Give them your all. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
A chance.
That's a chance.
Activating skill.
There we go. Hey, that one felt pretty good. You did wonderful, on this enemy.
Take this. Gotcha. Take this.
Unleashing reserve.
Hit him fast.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit increased.
Here's some extra.
Make it count, Aaron.
You're open. A chance.
Okay, what kind of arts do I have to make use of this? Wow.
Going all in.
I owe you. I'll take that.
Here goes.
I was thinking she would have like the really good one. The big AoE heal.
You're open.
Hit him fast, baby.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Aaron. Here's some extra. A chance.
Sucker.
It should be safe for now.
But
You are a
hopefully
great
we are earning
ally,
enough
yes?
money to where we won't have to. We'll be able to buy everything and not worry about
Beginning combat. Show 'em what you're really capable of.
making it through the next section of game on a budget.
This'll hurt.
Now you old fart. I'll dice you up.
All you on, yes.
Random light. One
I
heal.
owe you. I'll take that.
No. Aaron.
What is with all these free craft turns? Or free arts turns?
There.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
Go time.
There we go. You did it. I suggest physical attacks for now. There.
Gotcha.
Launching ambush.
Close in and kick some ass.
Nice.
Activating
Great.
Second.
boost gauge limiter unlocked. A chance. Random light. One heal.
Thanks, I'll take that.
Time to go all out.
Can't get behind him.
Activating skill.
A chance.
Gotcha. A chance.
This'll hurt.
Boost. Go all out. Give them your all. Boost gauge
An extra
limiter
second turn.
unlocked.
Might as well take it. Right?
Nice. That went great.
You're
Oh,
a
that's a
true
lot of
professional
seconds.
there.
In a single fight.
Gotcha.
Unleashing shark strike.
Eat this.
Okay, so I can skip that.
Activating skill.
Rise and shine, small
Activating
Still need like the longer crafts, like the ones that have like full-on cutscenes, rather than like them pointing with a special effect happening. You know what I mean?
Beginning combat. Show 'em what you're really capable of. Unleashing Shark Thrust. There's a chance.
Activating skill. Boost gauge limit increased.
There we go.
Your turn, Miss Perfect.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
I can live with this. You got great help, yes?
Take this.
Almost done. Clearing the map a little bit.
Gotcha.
Hopefully we have enough money to buy equipment.
Launching ambush.
This'll hurt. Nice.
I
That was
suggest
great.
physical attacks for now.
For an old guy.
Take this.
This'll hurt.
Time to level up.